Hello again. I'm just going to do another build today. Well, I did another build and now I'm putting some audio over it. I've sped it up so it's not so bloody long and boring, and you get the added benefit of having Brahmin at double speed. Brahmin mooing at double speed is awesome. This is my new favourite thing about Fallout. Yeah, not really. Right, so I just thought I'd build another artillery artillery thing. On the side here at the Slog. I was thinking of building it over the swimming pool at the Slog, but it was getting away too much, so I settled for banging it on the side here. I didn't really plan what I was doing. I just decided at the last minute, let's just do a build and video it and see what comes up. So yeah, I thought I'd do scaffolding, as you can see, and yeah, you'll see what happens when I do it. It's, as usual with my stuff, it's crappy as hell. It's scrappy and crappy, that's what it is, because I don't like things looking too pristine in my post-nuclear Fallout world. I like it to look like a mess, basically, and this one does. This one doubles up as a little sort of resting place for the travelling merchants as well, to stop out. You see at the bottom there, you got Doc, whatever his name is. He's just standing around. So I thought I'd put a little overnight place for them to stay when they come and visit. I don't know where his helpers are. They normally there's a couple of people with him, don't he? But I've got the guard post, the actual proper merchant posts around the back of the swimming pool place. But yeah, he doesn't go there for some reason. He goes to where there used to be a small fire, which I've got rid of with the clear everything mod or whatever, one of those mods to scrap things, because I didn't want it there. And yeah, but he still sits there anyway because he knows no better. Yeah, the trouble with this build as well is I keep running up and down the stairs and through the building to get back, because it's a bit awkward placing the things where I wanted to put them. I should have put my jetpack on actually, and I could have got in and out a lot quicker. But I'll sped it up so it's not too much of me running around trying to get into the right places. Anyway, just watch this old crap, eh? Yeah. Yeah, that's the sound of Brahmin at 2 speed. I did at 4 speed and I did my last video. That's even funnier. They sound like little kittens. Anyway, I'm just going to sit here, drink cider, and talk if I can think of anything to say. Let the Brahmin say it. He says it better. Yeah, scaffolding can be a bit awkward for kicking into place sometimes. It's just like, it's like, nah. Just can't be bothered sometimes, get it, scaffolding. Yeah, so here we go. Here comes the artillery gun. Just bung that in there. Obviously, not enough room up here for a settler to get up here, so I will be widening it out. Well, as I say, I just make everything up as I go along. I don't bother planning nothing in advance. Just I was going to build an artillery placement, and that was it. That was the only plan I had when I started this build. Right, now I didn't want to clip it to the scaffolding on the other side, this part, because it would have been going through the walls and it wouldn't look very realistic. So I just wanted to place it on top of here. As long as the height's good, I put any other wood, it will still look like it's holding it up properly. Although it's not connected to the other scaffold next to it, it doesn't really matter, as long as the height is right. As you can see here, yeah, that's alright. It looks like it's been held up properly by that bit of scaffolding. And it gives that lack of uniformity that I like to have with my builds as well. Yeah, nothing's like all square and pristine and lovingly placed. It's all just thrown in. Yeah, with what materials they have at hand. At the bottom of this is very. When I made the guardhouse, it's very just made up as I went along. I'm not bothered with actually sort of having anything idea of anything clipping in. I've done everything with the concrete pillar glitch. Practically the whole lot of the concrete pillar glitch, because I just felt, yeah, I do. Well, this doesn't click into the one above it, but it doesn't matter because it's got a bit of wood on it and that's holding it up. That's holding it up on this end. So, again, it's not, clicking as it is made to. It doesn't matter as long as it's still doing what it looks like it's realistically doing the job, which I think it does. It's realistically doing the job of holding up that bit of scaffolding, which is in turn holding up this platform, which is yeah, that's it. That's good enough as far as I'm concerned. One thing with building artillery guns as well, always got to make sure that there's clearance for firing off the bombs, because you don't want it out down on the ground when you've got like tall buildings around it. or pylons or anything like that. So I had to make sure this walkway is still clear as well when I put the scaffolding up, because I don't want to block my settlers from walking along it. So that's still does the job as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, these don't always go in as well as you'd like. In some ways, it'd be better if these things didn't clip on, because sometimes when they can be a right pain in the arse. Yeah, you're trying to get them somewhere else, and it will always go automatically to where it will clip. But sometimes you're like, no, I want you to be slightly over to the edge. I want you to be, but it doesn't have any. It doesn't listen to your pleas, basically. So yeah, I just put it where I could put it, really, to make it look like, just give that little bit of extra support for the platform. Right, I've given you a sofa here. Why don't you sit on it, you slag? I've put good cloth and wood into that sofa. Right, yeah. So I thought, I'll turn this. I didn't plan it at the time. I thought, since I've got this base here, I might as well use it as the structure, the infrastructure, the skeleton to build a room, a little cubby hole for the passing travellers to rest up for the night. If I don't trust them enough to let them in the actual settlement main, I let them sit outside. I see the floors here are all rough and ready. Yeah, that's zonked on now. Right, okay, I'll leave that there then, that'll do. And then I thought, right, scraps, yeah, that goes there, that'll do. Yeah, basically, that's all I did. I don't know why I bother talking on these, other than something to do, really. Guess it's not even level. It don't matter. I just like the aesthetic of these. Like the scrappy aesthetic of things being glitched in together, made to go where you want them to be. It's like a fight, man. It's like a battle. It's like a battle of me versus the elements, or versus the tool that you're given. Yeah, so I put my light on as well, so I can see better, and you can see better. Yeah, they're looking very, very messy. Very messy and lovely. And I put things in place, and quite often I come back and change them. I'm going, don't like that now. I think that's crap. Let's get rid of that. This is one of the things I got rid of in the end. This back part. Yeah. I could have spent a lot more time doing that, actually. I felt like I moved it around a little bit. I had no idea what I was saying. I said about 5 times already. I had no idea what I was going to do. It just really well just start building and see what comes up. The trouble is as well with these builds, I've mentioned before, if you've seen the previous videos of mine, I can't do any saving whatsoever on the Xbox One. It refuses to take any new saves, so everything I build basically only lasts for as long as until I turn the Xbox off, and that's it. So I'm not really spending loads of time. I think the whole of this build was about an hour. I suggested maybe we should do that. That would be quite an interesting. Well, I'm not sure if it would be interesting, but I wonder if I just should do timed builds. That'd be quite fun. Just give myself an hour and say, right, whatever I could build in this hour, and give a challenge. A challenge I can throw out to others and say, yeah, this took me an hour. What can you do in an hour? Probably better than what I can do. So that's rubbish. Whatever. I don't care. I like rubbish. I like my rubbish, scrappy settlements. And my rubbish, scrappy settlement builds. Yeah, a bit of support here, even though I'm going to sort of build out a bit further than this, I think. But I thought, yeah, it still needs some legs to sit on. Right, the floor doesn't match up perfectly to the walls at all. There are gaps, which is all fine by me. Yep, just basically playing with stuff, seeing how it goes. Yeah, my gloriously spread up Brahmin as well. Yeah, even using different wall heights as well. It's my favourite thing to do, is just to just basically throw things together and just see how I can build it out. it's easy enough to use the ones that zap into each other perfectly, but using different sizes and stuff, and then finding ways of glitching roofs into it or whatever. I felt I got rid of this bit in the end. I was like, nah, I don't need that, don't like it. Played with it a bit, didn't come out as, pleasing to me, so I got rid of it and did something else instead. Yeah, super speed Brahmin, you tell him. Does that look good? No, it looks just as crap. It's an idea though, actually. I don't mind that too much, but I think I got rid of it anyway. You can glitch roofs in, but it is quite hard using the concrete pillar. You have to put it down low and then sink the pillar down as low as you can, and then it's doable though, but tricky. Yeah, I think I left that overlapping as well there. I think I left it like that overlapping. It's like, yeah, I do, I don't care. Yeah, that doesn't go up properly, so I'm just going to ram in this bit of metal here. Ram in this wall using the concrete pillar, get it as close as I can, overlap it in a bit. Yeah, glitching through it even, looks good. Looks good. Throw a door on, yeah. Job's a good one. I didn't promise you comfort, it's just a tiny bit of shelter from the elements. That's all you're getting. I think I went with that in the end. For some reason it went in backwards, but it wouldn't go in the front ways. And I just thought, well, that'd do. That'd do. Where's my concrete pillar? What'd I do with concrete pillar? There it was. There it was all along. Yeah, I don't think it's going to go in properly here because I didn't have it on the right level. The concrete pillar was standing up too much out of the ground. I think it needs to be flat. But somebody won't sink into that, so it's got to be level, that's it. It has to be level, so when it sits on the ground, that's it. There we go. Oh, it actually sink it in. I don't know, it was messing me around earlier. There we go. That's filled that gap in. Not brilliantly, but it doesn't matter. This is something that's been thrown together with scraps of materials they had left over. Basically, it's just got the shell of the scaffolding, just bung some walls up around it. Just creates a little place for the travelling provisioners to. I've already said this. Why am I saying it again? Yeah, I like the way they've sunk in the ground, so you've just got the planks showing up. So it looks like you've not actually bothered making the proper ground, but you just put a few planks down to sort of for a bit of footing and stop any mud and that kind of thing. Well, I can't even remember what I did with the actual roof here. We shall see. We shall watch and see. It's been a while. Definitely gaps. Definitely gaps. I think I oh yeah, that's alright, I'll leave that there. Let's made up that wall. We made that bit of wall out of with something we picked up from somewhere. So that's my fault with these kind of walls. They've found another. They found it on a building somewhere and sort of basically just chopped it off whole piece or whatever, and brought it here and just stuck it up in their own settlement. I suppose in reality they'd have all the wood they've got. They would chop and make their own planks, I suppose, and they could build things properly. But yeah, sod it. That's less fun to build like that. Get in there, you slag. Get in there. I thought I had to do it from the other direction. That's it, from inside. It doesn't help swearing at your stuff, but you know, it makes me feel better. Get in there, you slag. If you do it in like a Cockney accent, you fucking slag. Get in that fucking hole, you slag. There you go. Perfect. Job's a good one. Yeah. Just noticed that fit on there. I had no idea what I was going to do, but I thought, oh, that fits on there. I'll stick it on there and see what happens. And in this case, sod all happens. I got rid of it. Yeah, it's like, no, that's not going to do anything. We'll forget about that. But that would look nice there, so I'm going to go out there next to the concrete pillar. Make sure it's the right way round. Long press. Lift it up. Get ready to say, get in there, you slag. And you best eat. That's it. See? It went in there. The secret's in how you say slag. Get in there, you slag. I'm just going to do a whole video of me saying, get in there, you slag. Cunt. Get in there, you fucking cunt. You Gucci, you fucking slag. That's it. There you go. Job done. You can swap between slag and cunt as much as you like. Cunt. You say cunt, it's even, yeah, whatever. The diagonals go together, those fakes fit in and make a hole. Yeah, good stuff. I think I went through the old bung a few pictures in. Right, so you've run out of wood. You've made what you can with what you've got. You've taken like whole bits of wall units or wall panels from like other buildings you find around the Commonwealth. There's holes. So what do? You bung in some bloody wolf signs. That's it. Found a sign. Yeah, I'll hammer that over there. Cut that there. That's it. That'll keep the breeze out. Oh yeah, but this basketball hoop. Yeah, that'll keep the breeze out. Yeah, good stuff. Nice big picture. Not only does it make the place look homely, but it covers up the hole in the wall, keeps the breeze out. And the wood from the scaffolding creates some roofing. Yes, it's a bit of a roof over your heads. Keep the rain off. Get in there, you slag. I'll get rid of that one, put a longer one in, that's it, and there you go. Right, I'll do a bit of a walk. I don't get bored, but I get the feeling this takes too long after a while, so I sort of stop it and then I do a bit of stuff off video, then I'll come back and do a tour of what I built. These spikes are cool. I like these spikes. These spikes obviously give some nice texture, and it's it's good for like putting on the side of scaffolding, anything that they could potentially climb up, and basically detract them from trying to climb up. So you're welcome to try and climb up this way if you want an arse full of spikes. It's all good. If you want to have your testicles ripped off by some barbed wire, then by all means try and climb up this bit of scaffolding. But I'd advise against it if you value your tackle. And I think the raiders realise that. And they're like, nah, it's alright. I'll go and invade somewhere else that hasn't got such good defences as this. And there you go. You'd be crazy to try and climb up there. Crazy. Anyway. Yeah, and also, anyone that comes in there, you can, and if they can all come in there, and if they're sort of naughty people, you can be up here and say, blah blah blah, what are you doing here? And then if you don't like the cut of their jib, basically, say, I don't like the cut of your jib, sir, and then you can shoot them from up there. Yeah, It's still just playing with what I'm going to do. Am I going to build? How am I going to? Oh, yes. So I was trying to think of my last settlement. I did like a glitched in a wall, so it was part of the lower wall and part of the upper wall, rather than using separate walling parts. But it was too hard up here. I couldn't get a good level. I couldn't get the concrete to glitch in on this roof. It wouldn't rest on the roof, and I also kept falling blade down like this, which is a pain in the butt. I think that's why I stopped videoing actually, because I was thinking maybe I should just take too long. Maybe I'll stop it and see if I can work it out. So it goes up there, alright, but I want it to be like hanging sort of lower and going a bit above. So sort of, well, I know what I mean. You've probably turned off by now, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, we come up to the end of the actual building part, and I'm just going to go and I end up building a few more bits. Bang a turret gun in there as well. Yeah, this was just to try and, so I didn't have to keep running through the blinking. And I thought that's just going on too long now. Let's just stop this. So that's what I do. So I'll stop in a minute, and then I'll just come back in the daytime and just show you what it looked like, the final product. Well, it wasn't final because obviously I didn't bother too much with the decorating because I knew it wasn't going to be around for much longer. As soon as I stopped the game, I knew the save was going to be lost. So anyway, thanks for watching it. If you watched it, I'm not saying that now. I'm not going yet. Got to look at the walkthrough first. Here we go. Here we are in the light of day. Looking better in the light of day. Well, it's looking nice and messy actually. Looking nice and scrappy, just the way I like it. Looking good in a scrappy way. Bit of concrete to give that a bit more support. But if you, yes. Interesting stuff, if I have to say so myself, and I do. Yeah, just around a bit of concrete in there, how we can hold up that wall. That backwards wall looks really good actually. I'll go to me anyway. Yeah, I don't think they did much decorating inside here. And then in the end, at the top, I just did the old vanilla wooden fences. I thought that was okay. I didn't think it needed to be too high because you got the turret, the artillery gun's got to be able to shoot out of it. I see my turret gun. I glitched that in the hole there. That's guiding people if they, that's guiding that doorway basically. If anyone's coming there, want to cause some trouble, they better watch out. They're gonna get some bullets in the head. I do like sticking the turret guns through holes in walls. I think it looks cool. Yeah, I didn't really decorate it. I probably should fill this area with hay for feeding the Brahmin when they come here, or I don't know, some boxes or something, some chests. I probably should have used the less bulky scaffolding one that hasn't got these sidebars on it. So there was more room in there for people to walk around in. But yeah, it's whatever, it is what it is. As I said, it was a quick build. Just basically just made it as I went along. This should have a couple of beds in it for people to stay over. They got some support there. I think that's I like it. You've got half good walls and half scaffoldy walls. But that's gonna, if there's any hassle inside, that turret gun's gonna stop people getting in, and if they're in there and they start trouble, they're gonna get shot up with their turret gun as well. And you can also look down into the sleeping area, the rest area, whatever you want to call it, from above. So you can do all your dealings with the travellers from above without having to actually go out and see them face to face if you don't want to. If you're wary of them. Right, let me go inside. We go inside. The doorway on this side I can't get in and out of because it's an electric doorway, and I've only got the switch on the inside. Those got there by accident. I was trying to do something else and suddenly they popped up inside. Yeah, I remember that now. Anyway, yeah, so I can't get in through the door because it's only got an electric doorway or a switch on one side, and the settlers won't let you in themselves because they're daft. Yeah. Possibly those wooden pillars are floating a little bit. Yeah, contraptions tab. I use them to fill out that gap. I think you can walk straight over there now, actually. I think I've got one of the side walls, and so you can walk straight over. I can't remember now. I didn't go over there anyway. Yep, and there we go. We have a Slog artillery woman with a really weird name and terrible makeup. Ernery, she's called. Ernery. Nice one. Don't call me settler mod for that name. Yeah, and just a couple of chests, somewhere to sit, and that's still the decoration you need up here, really. Toolbox to maintain the artillery piece, and of course a nice turret gun, guard post as well. Nice guard post. So there you go. That is pretty much all of it. That's my quick little build there. Thanks for watching. If you did watch, leave a comment if you like. Whatever. Bye. I dare say I'll be back with more things in future.